Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. We're playing Satisfactory. We're changing the topic because chat's saying I'm being mean to my wife. I'm not being mean to my wife. But we're going to change the topic anyways because... because I guess if you look at it one way, you could make that argument, which I don't think is correct, but you could make the argument. Anyways, welcome back to Satisfactory. So last time we streamed, we ended stream in a very different place than right here. That's because I've spent some time off camera upgrading part of my factory to Mark V and most of my bus. That said, there's too much to do and I did not get it all done. I also didn't get our blueprints updated. I got most of the dismantle crates. Oh, fuck, I forgot about this. I got most of the dismantle crates broken down. And then, as I was changing the entire factory to Mark V, guess what happened? The entire factory is now made of dismantle crates. So for those of you who don't know, bye Lumella. Basically, when you like break something down but your inventory is full, it leaves a well, it's not gonna do it right here. It leaves a crate with the extra stuff in it on the ground. And I went for like 20 minutes dismantling crates. And I was going to have to like tear half my factory down to get rid of it. To bring them back up. So instead, what I have decided to do is to entirely ignore the problem. To literally sweep it under the rug and just turn it off of my map and my HUD. It doesn't show up on my map or my HUD if I just do that. I will say, the way I learned that is that one of the dismantle crates on the other side of the map was, like, bugged or something. And I could not find it, but it was still on the map. And I spent, like, 20 minutes trying to find it. Anyways, that's what I did off camera. Last we were here, we were working on rotors. And we had just redesigned them. And we probably needed more copper. So we're going to go back there, start on that. And then maybe we'll work on, like, automating supercomputers or some shit like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Innovative storage solution? Yeah, you just chuck everything you have inside of a... You just tear stuff down and it starts going into dismantle crates. Speaking of, I do need to shove some stuff in the... awesome sink before too long. Before too long. Okay, so somewhere over here. Is it here? That's modular frames. We've been building rotors using steel and copper right here. Rotors are zooming. So that's good. However, they might be backed up because I didn't... because I was working on my factory and I just let it back up rather than because I was actually... Like, the game has been running in the background is basically what I'm trying to say. So I don't know if this is actually accurate or not. We should probably go check this copper that we just did just to make sure we actually finished that. We may need to upgrade rotors some more. But anyways. So I know we've been talking about it, but yeah, I hope you guys had a good weekend. If you saw family, awesome. If you ate some good food, awesome. We had, like I said, we had an Olive Garden at one family Thanksgiving. I had some delicious food. Meg's mom made some really delicious food. She also made this like Hawaiian bread that is literally life-changing. Y'all ever had Hawaiian bread? Like, I've had Hawaiian rolls a lot. You can buy those. But I've never had homemade Hawaiian bread. Or I haven't had it very often. Meg's mom makes it, though. Meg's mom is a incredible, like, baker and cook. She makes really great pies. What is Hawaiian bread? I don't even know. It's just like a very sweet bread. What's Hawaiian bread? Meg goes, I don't know. Apparently it has pineapple juice in it. Maybe that's why they call it Hawaiian bread. Hi, girly. Hi. Hi. How is Costco? There were so many people at Costco's. You want to come say hi? You went at Costco? You want to come say hi? No. He's staring at me on the screen. Is that Dada right there? That's Dada except delayed. You're just staring at it. You want to say something? You want to say some stuff? Yell something. Go, ah! Go, Dada! You want to give me snuggles? Snuggles? Oh, now you are going to yell. What's up? Oh, are you sleepies? Bye, girlie. Bye. 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 You just gave me a slight smile. She has stage fright. She is actually getting to that. They say like around 9, 10, 11 months is when they get like some like stranger danger or they start to feel like shy. And she has started doing that actually. Like yesterday, Easter was the first time she actually was like, people she knows. She was like kind of really hesitant to go to them at first. Brian, I hope you know we would watch only this for the next 3 hours. The good news is she would be the bad news is she would be very bored very quickly. She's getting so big, WTF, time flies. Yeah, dude, it's been 11 fucking months. It's crazy. Crazy. I don't believe it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's been 11 months. Okay, so rotors are, I think at this point, decent. We should probably go see about doing supercomputers. Stranger danger kicks in hard. They moved Emma to a new classroom last week and she lost it. Is she out of the like infant classroom into the like 1-year-old classroom? Time for a second baby, I guess. That's really weird. I thought we saw both of our moms this weekend. I didn't realize one of them was lurking in chat, Ikelos. Actually, my dad is also the other one who's like, so when's she getting a brother? And I'm like, ha, 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 ha. You're funny. You're really funny. Not formally out of infancy yet, but they put her in there to start the day. She was not a fan. Oh, no. I think Ella's going to stay in the infant room for, like, a while because they only move the kids up at daycare, like, to the next classroom at certain times of the year so that they move together. And I don't think it's, like, till, like, August. So she's going to be, like, bullying the infants in the infant room for, like, months to come. Like, she's going to be a 1-year-old hanging out with all these little newborns who don't know how to grab toys or defend themselves. She's just going to be like bullying kids. A brother in this economy? Exactly. Brother in this economy? Okay, I do want to chuck all those in there. Chuck that, chuck that. That puts us 13 motors and 20-something all-clad aluminum sheets away from what we're looking for. All clad. Motors. Oh, baby. It was already in here. Emma's the oldest in the room now. It's crazy considering she was the smallest 8 months ago. I know. Tony, this is the kind of shit that you say and non-parents look at you and they're like, of course that's how it works. Time passes. They get older. They grow up. But those non-parents don't understand. They don't get it. It is crazy. We took her to this room and she couldn't hold her head up. Now she's standing unaided, you know? Now there's other kids in the room who are, you know. I was going to say shitting themselves, but my daughter does that too.
Reached. Drones provide automated low-capacity aerial transport between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function. FICSIT had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse FICSIT property right under their noses. Especially since everything is recorded.
That was so threatening. Okay, we've just unlocked something that could potentially be big. We'll figure it out. Drones and drone ports. We gotta make some of these and figure it out. Gotta see how this works. Time to play around with drones. Joyce says she's gonna be top dog. I also saw your comment earlier, like what noises is she makes? What sounds or words is she saying? She's saying like she says da 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 a lot, although I don't think she says dada. She just says some shit. She says, we have everything we need. Oh yeah, dude. She says baba. She says one of her new things is, which was funny on Easter, she played what a drone port. Oh my god, it's fucking huge. Play with a lot of like bunny toys. And she can say hop, hop, hop. What do bunnies do? They go hop, hop, hop. It's not like, don't get it wrong. She's not like forming full sentences and like understanding what she's saying exactly yet. We have to pull fucking teeth to get her to say dad, dad, and she won't do it until she randomly decides later that she will do it. Like, it's not like that, you know? But she's making a lot of sound. And she say Aikilos already? I shit you not. I'm pretty sure she says hero. I'm pretty sure she says hero. Not exactly, but like the thing that she will name and say is hero. She won't say it for dad, mama, nothing. But for hero, she loves him, and she'll say something that sounds a lot like hero. That's better than Aikilos. It's so funny. Because hero is like the like second-class citizen in our family, right? Like Kingsley was the firstborn. We have a greater attachment to him, obviously. Hero was like the newcomer, you know? He's nobody's favorite. But then we have a baby, and the baby's favorite is Hero. I'm just out here farming little into shooks, don't worry. Okay, we have drones. Just out here farming. I told you guys, I was raised by farmers. I'm just farming of a different variety, you know? Farming shooks. Farming shooks and lulls and... Okay. Oh boy, this looks exciting. What the fuck is this shit? Add fuel here. I'm guessing we can... Belt-in fuel. I guessed correctly. There's a fuel line. There's an in and an out to feed into it, which I'm guessing the port name will then, you will then transfer it to the other ports. You can set like, I'm guessing you can set destination. Luke has redeemed cards. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Brother, that's fucked up. Listen, the full truth of the matter is that I love Hero. Hero is the only dog I have had since, as an adult, since he was a puppy. Like, I came into the picture a little bit after Kingsley, actually. Just months, you know? So, I wasn't actually there for those first days with Kingsley. With Hero, I was. Can I interact with the drone itself? It looks like a little bumblebee. Look at these rockets. I want to ride it. B for flashlight, by the way. I forgot. Little antennas. What's up with your light? Why is your light, like, broken? Why does it look like that? So what's going to be the use case for these? That's the next question. What is the use case? I need to give it power. What makes sense? What do these things mean? You can set destinations. Last fuel type, question mark. Round trip time. That's good to know. That's very good to know. This might be estimated until you're out of fuel. My really strong hope was that I could make drones grab stuff from my inventory. Because that would have been dope. But that's too much Factorio for you. We're going to read this real quick, and then we're going to read the... Yeah, we're going to read this. Drones transports available input back and forth between its home port and destination ports. Drone status and other details can be viewed at a drone's home port. Must be built on a drone port. Has 9 inventory slots. Can use any fuel type. Refuels at any of its connected ports if possible. Drone port functions as a home port to a single drone, which transports available input back and forth between its home port and destination. Drone ports can have one other port assigned as their transport destination. Drone port interface provides delivery details and allows management of port connections. I really don't know. In a world where I even have trains up and running, I really don't know why. We could do it. I mean, rather than belting things across forever, like we could put like raw ore, frankly. We could put like or smelt stuff and then bring it here, which I guess could be fine. Hi, Shammy, how's it going? Exclamation Tama. There we go. Exactly, Mars. Yeah. I've got more connection to Kingsley because he was there for that. Yeah. Hi, Formy. How's it going? Emma's default noise for everything. Sorry, I missed this comment. Default noise for everything is dada, but there's been once or twice I'm almost convinced she was actually talking about me. Yeah, I've heard a lot of dadas, and I don't feel special about them at all so far because I'm like, you know. I don't know that she means me. I'm pretty positive she doesn't. Is this supercomputer? This is supercomputer. So we need to build this to get nuclear up and running. This one I think we've built already though, right? Do it. Oh, Mars. No. Mars, I read it as defense as well. Don't worry. That's how I read it. Okay. Well, 2 people in chat who know this game have both typed Tama in the last 30 seconds. So I'm guessing there's something to do with these drones that I have not exactly. That makes 3. I haven't exactly thought through. So far, my thought is I bet it would be cool to see them fly. But let's think through our resources and what we could use them to grab or supply for us. It seems 1 drone to 1 drone. So they are very, like, most likely either take 1 item to 1 place and then return, or take 1 item to 1 place, bring something back, and then return. We've got train stations that do plastic and rubber and silica and alumina scrap. We have some items over on the plastic and rubber area, like that are not technically being trained back and forth, like black powder and smokeless powder and all that jazz. But I don't feel like that's a particularly high necessity to get it over here. We could do some raw materials because this thing could use more raw materials, most likely. Or you could even plug them in at the other end of the bus. The problem with that is it seems like it's got 9... What did it say it has? It's got like 7 slots, 9 slots. That's not a lot of... To move a large quantity of stuff, 9 inventory slots? That's like 1,800 coal. I think coal stacks to like 200. So it's like really not that much when I could have a train running with... No, it's next to 100. It's really not that much. So my thought so far is just like, I do not know about what makes the most sense for this shit. That said, if we are about to do nuclear, nuclear will probably... Holy shit. I bet nuclear will require some sort of, like, fuel rod or something. Uranium fuel rod, which probably gets spent. Produces radioactive uranium waste when consumed. We're not going to want to carry that ourselves. So we'll probably use drones to keep our nuclear power plant up and running. All right, fuck it. Let's tackle nuclear. This ought to be fun. Fuck it. I love when the Tama density is almost backseat in itself. Yeah, the Satisfactory people have been pretty good though about being like, I'm just Tama-ing in general, not for any particular reason. Let's see here. Carly says Tama, IDK. IDK, why not? Sometimes I Tama because I want to be included. I do sometimes think that that is what's happening in a way that I find really funny. Hey, I never got a chance to do this off stream, so let's just do it on stream. I need to update my blueprints so that they are Mark V and contain the correct items. So let's do that. I timed it this time just because of peer pressure. Don't give in, chat. Don't give in to peer pressure. Blueprints mentioned. Blueprints? Blueprints mentioned. Oh, that is funny. That is funny. Okay, so this is vertical bus 3. What we should actually do is load vertical bus 1. And change everything to Mark V. Go from there. Mark V, Mark V, Mark V. This is how my entire inventory is filled with encased industrial beams. Although I think here they maybe go over here. I did a Solidarity Snuffles. Oh no, they didn't go in because I didn't clear it. I got you. I missed so many streams. You finally have the hover pack. It's so good. The hover pack is awesome. Yeah, I got it last stream actually, so I haven't had it super long. I agree. It's amazing. It's a complete game changer. I'm not gonna try and use anything else. I'm gonna try and just use it. When possible. Yeah, I think it's awesome. Sorry if I missed it, but do you have any specific plans for now? So right now we need to automate supercomputers so that we can start doing uranium. I want to research nuclear power. Sorry, nuclear power. I want to research nuclear power and then potentially do nuclear power. Partially because I just want an excuse to use drones, and I think that's a thing that makes sense for drones. So first things first, I have to update all my blueprints to be Mark V. Or I want to do that. So save this as vertical blueprint 1. Then load vertical blueprint 2. The other thing we'll have to do is we'll have to add a couple items onto the belt, like onto these. That's not until we get a little further. It was last stream. I think we got the hover pack like right at the start of last stream, honestly. But yeah, I think it was right at the start. Right at the start. It's taking a little bit of getting used to, but okay, we'll save this. That replacement sound is so satisfying. I know it's loud, but I also love it. I love the replacement sound. The chonk, 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 chonk. always what I usually do between streams. You guys don't have to watch me do it, but I haven't had time. And I'm almost out of aluminum. Luke is feeling tongly. Carly's vibing. Feeling tongly. Tongly. We need to see what 35 and 36 are so I can update my blueprint. So let's go do that. Let's go do that. Anybody here eat any Easter candy this weekend? Megan and I ate even more Starburst jelly beans. We bought even more. We also 35 and 36, right? That's crystal oscillators. I had some of the I don't even know what they're called. Like are they Cadbury eggs? That's probably not the right word. That for some reason though, that's just like yes? I mean, I don't know if this is what I ate though. Meg says no. Meg, what was the eggs at my mom's house? They were almost like malt. No, they were sitting on the coffee table at my mom's house. They were like kind of larger. What? Cadbury eggs have a creamy thing in the middle of them. This didn't have a creamy thing, but it had like a malt. Whopper eggs? Maybe it's that. Kind of like a Whopper. Like a Whopper candy. Dude, I had Whopper eggs. I think they're called Robin eggs. Yeah, Robin eggs made by Whopper. That's what I had. I had these. They're really good. I did not have a Cadbury egg. Whoops. My mistake. I don't know that I've ever had a Cadbury egg. No candy this weekend despite attending some family gatherings. Oh my god, I got something in my eye. Sorry, chat. I like the little hard shell Cadbury eggs with no cream. The Robin eggs, are they filled with something? They're filled with like a Whopper, which is an American candy. So alumina scrap and then aluminum ingot. They're filled with like a dried malt type thing. And some chocolate. Malted milk ball. Yeah. That's kind of what they are. Not even kind of. That is what they are. I only know the Whopper from Burger King. So different Whopper. Yeah, although that is an idea. It's a terrible idea, but it is an idea. That sure is an idea for sure. I mostly behaved myself at dinner, then came home, ate a ton of my leftover homemade sugar-free French vanilla ice cream on top of apple crisp. Oh my god. Aluminum ingot. Done. Now we need to do the same thing. Can I do that? I can. Setting copy. Right here. Just copy it for... That's quicker. I will say, the good thing about Elle is she can't eat any candy yet, so Elle got a little candy in her, Elle got a little candy in her little Easter basket. Guess who got to, you know, snack on it? So far I've had a Reese's egg and a some Sour Patch Kids. I'm preparing for my last week teaching at this university before I graduate, and it's so sad. Why is this so much smaller? Fucking huge, dude. Why is this icon so big? Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna miss these students. Aw, Mars. They've been lucky to have you. I'd be sad too. I feel like you've, you know, kind of been a home for you for a little while. Yeah. Save that one that we need to load blueprint 4. Ryan, don't make me sadder. All right, you're right. Sorry, should I have done the opposite? Mars. Honestly, don't even worry about it. These kids are gonna barely remember. Now, see, that's worse. This is what I want. Tell me I'm useless. You have such a weird way of grieving. Tell me I'm useless and a failure. I have a thing about it. I was about to say this shit is kinky. Kinky, Mars. I approve. But 1652? Does that help? Okay, all-clad aluminum sheet is 37. That's what I wanted to put over here. Dude, yeah, the hover pack, it takes a little getting useful. Or, sorry, it takes a little getting used to. The, like, double tap C. But I really think the, like, once you're used to it, it's pretty handy to use. Pretty easy to use. Like, double tap C to just fall quickly. Tap space once to hover. Hold space and shift to rise quickly. The fact that you can sort of slow to a stop somewhat quickly. You know, like you're rising. I need to stop and look at this thing right here. You just kind of let go. You kind of... I wish it would stop a little bit quicker, but I think that would be a little bit more jarring. Overall, it's pretty damn handy. And it's so nice to be able to not have to jump over things or grab the ground for a little bit of speed, although you still can if you want. Okay, we'll save that as vertical bus 4, and now we need to build our factory up a little bit because... build me up. Because I need space for the next... for supercomputers. Can you believe Mars didn't get a job in Florida despite me telling him to? Yo, doxing Carly! Oh no, is there more? Did I do more? Oh, I did do more. Aluminum casing is 38. Okay. Now we know Mars didn't get a job in Florida. So, casing... This is the next one. Okay. Yeah, my bad. There's now 49 other states. Shit. Given a couple years, we might come up with the answer. Hi, Cassie. How are you? How was your weekend? 38 is casing. I think it's just called aluminum casing, yeah? Yeah, okay. Like I said, this is the stuff I always do off camera between episodes, but I haven't had time. But here we are. Good weekend, thanks. Awesome. Good. Jamie says, of course, you hating jumping over belts was the source of many an early playthrough Tama, as you cursed jumping over belts. Yeah. Yeah. It is still funny to me that this is a thing you can't unlock until you get aluminum, which is not early in the tech tree. Like, the ability to build like this, I don't know. I guess you maybe just get used to it or whatever, but the ability to build by hovering seems really, like, user-friendly. Let's just go straight up. Fuck it. Having a bit of the Monday blues now. Aw. The Monday blues. Although these... Oh, boy. I bet these get a lot easier now. I need vertical bus 1. I need to switch to blueprint mode. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The fact that I can do this while just hovering now... I am turned on. Missing all clad aluminum sheets. Shit. Kyle said, Mars, do you want to play 49 questions with chat? I think we could do it in 48. I think we could do it in 48. You know? Hey, speaking of, while we're waiting on this, we should go look at the aluminum to see how fast it's coming in. Like, are we waiting on... Ryan, you could do it in 1? Well, that's true, but, you know. I don't want to brag. We are not waiting on raw materials. We are waiting on output. So, interesting. Sorry. We also aren't waiting on... No, we're waiting on... We're not waiting on output because output is full. So we need to go check the... Is all-clad aluminum sheet still... It is also full. Meaning we're waiting on Dimensional Depot upload speed. Oh, that's actually great. That's awesome. Also, can't I just shove it in there if I have it? No, I could shove it in here, but it still needs to upload. Okay. That's cool. Well, I guess we just have to sort of sit and wait. Unless we were to do an upgrade on our thing. Anyone watch The Last of Us last night? Not just curious, not me. Ah. How's season 2? Are people enjoying it? This is not where I wanted to be. I wanted to be right here. We can do upload speed here, yeah? Right? It's like stack increase or upload speed. Stack increase would probably be better. No, doubling it here would be huge. Holy shit. Oh, should I do that? I probably should just fucking do it. I have enough, Where's the other things? Where's the other items? These. SAM Fluctuator? Oh my god, is that what I'm gonna bring in over here? SAM Fluctuators? Maybe I will. Devastating as you would expect. The Last of Us? Nah, no way. Oh, something about watching all these other people in pain. Okay. I don't think I need to build a drone to carry this shit, but I guess I could. I What I probably need to do is just... Can I just make... Hold up. Can I just make these in the... Are none of these items... in depots? What? Okay, well, there goes 3 of our dimensional depots. I guess we're just going to shove all this shit into... So I need wire and I need steel pipe inside of dimensional depots. There's no way steel pipe is not in dimensional depots. What? Oh, it's saying you have some. It's... Oh, I'm dumb. It's using what's in the... It's using what's in my inventory first. Is that what this means? So if I click this off and I go here... Oh. So it's this setting I turned on last stream. This. Now it's using... It doesn't show... Okay. Let me turn this off real quick. Luke says I sobbed. Is he learning? I don't know. I think I'm learning. So here's what I do want to do. I do want to see what is or is not inside of the cloud. Some stuff is in the cloud. But unfortunately, I don't know if it's in the cloud because I've uploaded a little bit of it or because it's actually being pumped into the cloud. So I still don't know on that front. Anyways, let's just make our... Now we should be able to make our SAM fluctuators by hand no matter where we are, which is not quite the same as automating them, but still pretty close. Because I never need them over here where they are made. I need them over there. At least FICSIT's cloud is not like Microsoft or Amazon cloud. It isn't costing you a fortune to have stuff in the cloud. Imagine... Oh, that's such a funny idea, though, Shammy. Imagine if Ada was like, I'm sorry, you've... I can't do the Ada voice. I'm sorry. You've exceeded your cloud storage limit. For the cheap price of 100 supercomputers, you can double your cloud storage limit. Imagine? I would be honestly pretty funny, I think. I mean, it'd be terrible, but and we kind of can do that actually for Mercer spheres and these things. The thing I'm about to pay. That's actually what I'm doing. I'm currently upgrading my iCloud storage. That's exactly what's going on. I didn't realize it. I cracked a joke, but that is actually perfectly what I'm doing. Ada is actually short for AWS. Don't give Coffee Stand any April Fool's jokes. Okay, this is a no judgment question, chat. What storage, what cloud storage services are you paying for? You know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to have to wait on this before I can actually do more of this. And you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. But, like, I pay for iCloud storage for my entire, like, for our family generally. Not just me and Meg, but my mom and sister and stuff. I don't know if I pay for Google Drive storage. I think I do. Pretty sure I do. Commercially or personally, either one. Microsoft Cloud paid, but none other. iCloud for immediate family. I'm gonna go grab materials for the milestone we're working on right now. Pay for iCloud storage for photos. My wife pays for Google storage for photos. We should probably work that out. Heavy modular frames are not here. They are right here on output. I need enough. I could just grab them from right here. Oh, I still need 50 more. Okay. I pay for various stuff on AWS, but that's for like hobby dev stuff. Yeah. I guess that's true. I pay AWS to host indigestion cards. That counts, right? Okay, that's enough of that. We need a shit ton of concrete, and we need some cable. Where can I find those things off the bus, like in storage? I don't know. What uses cable? These use cable. We need a machine that uses them so that I can just yoink. Yoink. That only has 20. 15. Okay. Do we need to just randomly update this and see what happens? I could not tell you what I am upgrading to what right now. Could not tell you. Whether or not it's a smart decision, none of that shit. That looks terrible, but when in doubt, Mark 5 it out. You know what I'm saying? All of chat nods their heads like they have any idea what I'm saying. That should probably up our automated wiring game at least a little bit. We're not quite at 1,000. There we are. I accidentally turned on a debugging thing costing me a few thousand the following month. This is a work thing, right? You said you work in like IT management or something? Okay. All of that, perfect. I need 2,000 concrete and then supercomputers, which we're going to make here in a second. What else was I letting the machine mill? I was letting the machines make something while I was doing this. What was I letting them make? No, I was letting this happen. Anything new? We never know what you're saying? Exactly. So I do think this is probably take from inventory before depot. I think that is probably at this stage something to have on because almost everything is in the cloud. If it's not in the cloud, I can put it in the cloud. I have enough Mercer spheres. When I didn't have everything in the cloud, it didn't make sense because then I wanted my inventory to have some stuff no matter what. I think. Chat, do you play, front seat question, yes or no only? Do you play with take from inventory before depot on or off? On or off? Sorry, I said yes or no, and then I said on or off. On or off? Oh, on's across the board. Interesting. Okay. I don't know that I would have expected that necessarily. Yes or no only? On or off? It never fails. I never fucking fails. I need 50 more of those. Let's go grab some concrete. That many ons. Interesting. I would not have. Okay, second question. Do you turn it on immediately upon unlocking it? Yes or no? Immediately upon unlocking it or no? Yes? Well, I forgot these store 500. Yes. Interesting. I really thought I was cooking by not turning it on for a while because I wanted some stuff in my inventory. But also, I have spent so much time in this game with a full-ass inventory running around dismantling crates. And that's probably sunk... I've probably sunk way too much time into that overall. I need 500 more concrete. What am I doing? I'm getting distracted by thinking about other things. Okay. Thank you for your input, chat. Thank you. I'm learning things. Or I'm not. I can't tell. One way or the other. I'm either learning stuff or I'm not. One of the two. I think I have concrete in storage over there somewhere. Ryan not being efficient? Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe, but it happens occasionally. Look at our factory from this high up. It's dope. Oh, wait. I think I broke the... Oh, no. It's still right there. Right there. Storage. Yeah, that should be extra. This is empty. Fine, we can just leave it. Oh my god, we're zooming. Oh, that's interesting. The hover pack stops my forward momentum. That's actually a little annoying. The minute I try and get a little... The jetpack does not. You see in that chat? Oh no, I fucked it up. As far as I know, the jetpack does not. No, I keep hitting the thing though. Yeah. I just face planted so hard. However, it seems like they have their uses. I'm not getting rid of my jetpack just yet. Seems like it's got its uses. You know? Okay, check that all in there. Go make a couple more of these and see if we can't upgrade our Mercer Sphere upload speed. Science! I'm going to cathartically Tama for 2 things that are not currently relevant so that I can get off. I mean, get it off my chest. Exclamation bonk infamous Diz in the chat, please. Okay. We need 151 of these. We're not quite going to make it. The good news is I have a million projects I can be working on as we wait. Time to upgrade the vertical bus, go a little bit higher up. We need to put vertical bus 2. Right there. Wait, if I hold E, what the fuck? The game just lagged and accidentally taught me this. If you hold E, can you do that on other things? Oh my god. Uh-oh, this is bad because now I don't remember where I was. Was I here? Right. Yay, finally. That's actually pretty neat. That took a good minute to find. I swear to you, it just lagged. That's so funny. So when I'm in blueprint mode, my game lags like crazy, as I'm sure you can see. So I swear I hit E to shift to the... I hit E. That E didn't even register. To switch to vertical bus 3. And it took so long to lag that it did this, and I was like, what the fuck? That's funny. The game itself decided it was time to backseat. This also makes me think I should probably like come up with new icons for my blueprints because I can see them easier in that menu. Okay, so we need to do supercomputers, which I think we have everything for right now, but we need to automate. Well, let's find out. I think it was just some aluminum stuff, right? Oh my god, no aluminum even fucking involved. Just plastic, high-speed connectors, AI limiters, which could be bad. I don't have many of those. Let's go ahead and label 1. Label 2. Like one of these right here. Nope. Only I could backseat redacted. That must be a first. The game decides to backseat. I'm trying to think if that's happened in any other games. I mean, sometimes I jokingly say that when a game decides that... When a game, like, tells me some lore or gives me instructions, we jokingly call it backseating, but... I just made a planning error in my playthrough that is going to take me 3 hours to unwind, just venting. Oh, no. For me, is it something that I would understand or no? Would it be like... Would it tell me too much information if you told me, or is it stuff that I don't know anything about? My heart hurts for you. My inventory is already much emptier. Maybe this is fucking goated. Holy shit. Do I have enough to make this yet? I should. Yeah, it's right here. 10 more. Perfect. I've seen screenshots from For Me and Spoiler Chat. I don't think you're on the same page. No, we're playing the same game, I promise. I'm gonna get there eventually. I might not get there eventually. Hey, chat. Front seat question. In my situation, would you take upload speed or depot expansion? Speed or expansion? It's not going to affect what I choose. Don't worry. I've already decided what I'm choosing. It's upgrade speed. But currently, I have 3 stacks at 60 per minute. And I can either be 4 stacks at 60 per minute or 3 stacks at 120. And I feel like for me, especially with the way I build my factory, the production is pretty high for a lot of items. I think the debate is basically you pick speed if your factory can produce the items. You just can't get it into the cloud fast enough when you're building at size, at scale, which is what I'm doing a lot of times, expanding my bus, etc., expanding my train system, my smelters, all that jazz, like bigger builds. And then this, if you're like blueprints yourself are almost need to be bigger. In this specific unlock, I would pick expansion. Interesting. I've seen a lot of speed, but 2 people who I trust a lot for their specific knowledge of Satisfactory said expansion. So
Dimensional upload speed increased. The dimensional shift now no longer cares how complex the components of the original part are, and will save each part as a single collection of particles that can be instanced easily.
Group shift the body core flow cycle song of the 5-layered shallow state.
I'm working on it, but are you saying there is another layer? Is it a sensor limitation?
Deepen.
Helpful.
Deepen. Did I learn Ryan doesn't trust me? I'm sorry, did you answer? I would have included you in the list of 3 people. Oh, you said speed. Okay, good. 2 people I trust said expansion, so he goes for speed, question mark, question mark, question mark. Listen, this is a blind playthrough, and I got to stay honest to that. I said I was going to pick speed beforehand. I'm picking speed. I'm picking fucking speed. Hi, Drunken Tabard. Speed is nice if you upload from inventory. Well, damn, I picked speed, but I barely ever do that. Hi, Drunken Tabard. Welcome in. Okay. There's that. So now we should have... Do we have enough iron to do this? No, we do not. We can get part of the way there. Part of the way there. He doesn't trust me after the blueprint thing. It's true, Uzai. I've had to question everything I thought I knew about you. You're correct. I don't trust you anymore. I'm kidding. I'm kidding so hard.